friends, it's Erin Chase from $5 Dinners and the Dinner Made Easy show. Here on my Facebook page we do every Wednesday, where I'm trying to help make getting dinner on the table easier for you by sharing all kinds of delicious recipes and ideas for you, encouragement, inspiration, and whatnot. I love shredded chicken, and I love making chicken in the slow cooker because it cooks so perfectly, and it's so easy and fun to play with flavors, and we're going to talk about that today. Today we're specifically going to be playing with the mango and the salsa flavors, both green salsa and red salsa. So we'll talk about some variations for this one here in a second. But first I wanted to share this with you. I've shared this before and I will drop a link, but I wanted to talk about my time blocking and how I stay one step ahead of myself in keeping up with my crazy hungry boys by time blocking. And this, the reason I'm sharing this morning is because this recipe is perfect for time blocking. It literally takes like 2 or 3 minutes to get into the slow cooker. So when I talk about time blocks, this is what I mean, and this is what I mean about this recipe. I spend 2 parts of my day in the kitchen, the morning and late afternoon, getting ready for dinner, right? So the morning is typically breakfast. Sometimes like this morning, my Charlie made oatmeal for everybody. Some mornings my Ryan will make eggs. You know, it's every morning is a little bit different, but we're making breakfast. We're packing lunches, and some mornings I start the slow cooker. Anyways, this is a perfect recipe that you can squeeze into your morning time block, and that's why I wanted to share that here. And then that makes your afternoon time block, when you would be, you know, maybe spending 20, 30, 45 minutes even in the kitchen getting dinner ready, that's only going to be like 5 minutes, because all you have to do is come in here and shred this chicken and, you know, serve it with tortillas or haystacks, and we'll talk more about that too. So let's talk about this slow cooker. This one you can cook on low for 8 hours. You could do high for 6 hours. So here's the variations I wanted to share with you today. I actually have a couple, but I'm gonna focus on 2. Shredded chicken in the slow cooker is just perfect. The chicken will release a lot of liquid. This has quite a bit of liquid in it already. From the chicken, and then the other liquids that we're going to be adding, I will show you. Here's combination number 1. Combination number 1 is this. Can you guys see that? Mango nectar and diced green chilies. Now this mango nectar has sugar in it. I want to be clear on that. This does have sugar. You could use, if you're like paleo or sugar-free, Whole 30, whatnot, you could find a mango juice that is 100% mango juice, maybe with a little bit of orange juice. And that would be good in replacement of this. So this is sugary. Now, here's what I need you to know about this combo. Sweet, spicy. They balance each other out beautifully, perfectly. The end result is not too spicy. Your kids will eat it, even your little ones, even ones with sensitive palates, because the sweetness balances out the little bit of spice in here. And it's not too sweet. Does that make sense? So the 2 together is a perfect combination. So this is my variation number 1. So what we would do, and I'll do this now, salt and pepper on the chicken, just a little bit, a couple pinches. I'm doing 4 chicken breasts today because they had chicken on special, a reduced for quick sale kind of special. So I grabbed these. I also highly recommend doing half and half boneless, skinless chicken breasts and boneless, skinless chicken thighs. That is a recommendation that I would give for this. When I'm doing shredded chicken, the darker meat gives that nice depth of flavor that you don't get when you're doing just white meat. So if you wanted to do half and half or all chicken thighs as well, you could do that as well. Okay, so this is combination number 1. Salt and pepper. These 2 go in. I'm going to add that in a second. I'm going to tell you about combination number 2 before I get there. Actually, we're going to do 3. This is getting crazy. This is combination number 2. Straight up red salsa. I would probably do about a cup or a cup and a half. You just want to cover the chicken in here. And a ripe, fresh mango. This is combination number 2. These 2 together in here are fantastic. The riper the mango, the sweeter the end result will be. So the end result for this chicken with this combination is more of a thicker sauce, the thick chunks of mango, the salsa here. So what I would do with this is I would cut this into chunks. I would cut this into bite-sized 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch chunks, and then just pour this right into the top. So chunks of mango, salsa over the top, low for 8 hours or high for 6 hours is how I would do this particular combination. The end result is thicker, more red salsa-y, I'm making up words now. Okay, the end result for this combination is it's a thinner sauce. You're gonna end up with more of just like this really delicious flavored shredded chicken. So it's a little bit different end result, but both are super delicious. If you wanted to do another combination, I'm gonna get started opening this. You could do this. This is green salsa. So tomatillo based salsa with a fresh mango would be great. This would also be great too. I think this would be good too. You want this to have a little bit of spice to it so that it can balance out the sweet here. So now we have 3 combinations. I put 2 on the video title, but now it's 3. So how we do this, I am going to do the 4-ounce can. For ours tonight, I'm gonna do this combo. I'm gonna do the green chilies and the mango nectar. So this is a can of mango nectar. I'll show you this other option as well. My store has these. They also sell these in like a much larger bottle. So let's see, here we go. Can you guys see this okay? This is a finish. I'm not gonna use the whole jar. This is probably about a cup. I'll put about a cup of mango nectar in there and 4-ounce can of green chilies. And that's it. Now you can see why you can fit this in a morning time block. If you missed the time block that I was talking about earlier, amazing. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cook this on low for 8 hours, high for 6 hours, either one will work. And then when it's finished, it will be this amazing sauce that the chicken has been soaking in the flavors all day. And then we will shred it all up. And I have tortillas, so we're gonna have this with tacos. You could serve it with haystacks. Haystacks is like, I'm gonna set these here so you can get some other ideas of combinations there. Haystacks are like, rice, shredded chicken on top with your favorite toppings, cilantro, sour cream, shredded cheese, whatever you prefer. So that is what we are having for dinner tonight. And that is these are my ideas, my multiple ideas and variations for you. You could use this to make, I think this would be fantastic too if you added in black beans. You could do like a black bean shredded chicken enchilada, would be fantastic. So I would make this and then I would add black beans in and then I would roll the black beans and shredded chicken inside of corn tortillas. I would probably top it with green enchilada sauce just because we have the green chilies in there and then some Monterey Jack cheese on top. You'd have some amazing enchiladas that way. Another tip real quick I'll share with you before we hop off this morning is you double this or triple this. So that you have this shredded chicken. Once this is cooked and shredded, then you can put it into gallon-sized freezer bags or vacuum sealed bags and then put it in your freezer. So you always have chicken ready to go in your freezer. Just having that meal starter, I like to call those meal starters, having those in your freezer makes such a difference when you're like, oh, I want to make enchiladas. Oh, but I don't want to cook the chicken. So then you don't make enchiladas. Well, if you've already got this amazing flavored chicken ready to go, then all of a sudden making enchiladas for dinner does not seem as overwhelming and stressful. So next week for the Dinner Made Easy show, I will not be here. I will actually be at a conference, so we're going to skip next week. There will not be an episode next week. I'll try to hop on and share a couple tips and tricks with you at some point next week, but we will be back the last week of September with another great recipe and meal idea to help make getting dinner on the table easier for you. You guys have a great rest of your Wednesday, and we will talk with you again very soon.